Πάψον τούτο! Ενοχλούμε!
You again. Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
Job well done, my friend. I believe this is yours.
I have a good crew, but we're missing someone with your talents. I want you on board with us. What do you say?
My life, my family, and my work. It's all here, friend. I can't leave that behind.
Fine. Maybe we'll meet again, if Poseidon wills it.
Η υγεία μου κατεκάυσατο όταν τι αρτοποιείον ενεπρίστη. Εκλιμώτο επειδή ο αρτοποιός μου προδεύει το πτανίον αυτού. Εκλιμώτο επειδή ήλε ύπνον ενωμένε.
This tomb is bigger than I thought. He has to be around here somewhere. You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You are? Prove it.
I've never met someone as smart as Socrates. I always think about our conversations long after they finished.
You know him all right. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him. What drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Socrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea. Xantippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them. I need to talk to them.
Ουδεπόποτε αποκράσετε.
Πως μήματα δυνάμει μας φέρει στο άρτιο
Maybe I can convince them to stand up for something.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said.
Is that so? Well, let me simplify it quickly. Thales taught Anaximandros, who taught Anaximenes. Wouldn't you agree that students learn from the failings of their teachers?
I've never heard the names you just mentioned.
It's never too late to learn. But even so, one doesn't need to know who they are to answer. Is it not a risk that wrong ideas will be passed along if a student doesn't have the wisdom to seek the truth?
If we listen to others and take what they say as fact, we only have ourselves to blame.
So, no matter who is speaking, student or teacher, we must spend time trying to understand if what they say is even true.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystios. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
You can either help him, or I can show you that I'm not a Mystios only in looks.
I didn't realize Socrates taught his students to harm those who disagree with them.
I'm a different student than you're used to.
We wouldn't stand a chance against you in a fight. But that doesn't mean we will do what you say through threat of violence. You've been an interesting part of the conversation thus far. So we will give you another chance. Why should we help Socrates?
Shouldn't we help those in need?
As much as we possibly can, yes.
And isn't Socrates in need?
I suppose so.
If you saw a traveler wounded on the side of the road, would you help him? Or would you first find out if he was a good person?
Obviously, we would rush to help.
Right. Now, Socrates is that wounded traveler. He needs your help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I can't even have a normal conversation with a child.
Normal is no fun. Look around. Everyone here wants the same thing.
Headaches?
Debate!
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
Σχολεία μας βέβαια. Δίνουν με μήκη στα γέννη. Ο αιμός αδελφός. Καλώνουμε και πολιώνουμε.
Τραγωδία, ανέρεση ζεστή, εστιμιασμός, μυτιόμενος, συγκλονίσει την ισορροπία.
Ημί, πάσον τούτο. Σέριδα σε εκτρέπει.
Γιατί το παιδεύεις?
Dirty sellsword! Give it up! There will be no glory in your passing. Let me put an end to your suffering. Malaka! No! He's right there! You can't take much more. I like you! Give it up!
won't last much longer.
Stop, I say!
Let me...
Ότι ούν επιθυμείτε ο άνδρες και γυναίκες δύναμε φέρειν ημίν. Ότι ούν βουλιάρχεστε ο άνθρωπε. Τι γίνεται.
Παναγία ονεστή το φυγήν.
I'll enjoy this!
Come on!
I'll serve your heart to the dogs! You know how to die, do you?
Βαβέ, απάγαγε! Είδα την αδυνάμενο να ανεβρύνει την πλαστεία ήμου. Ότι ούν επιθυμείτε ο άνδρες και γυναίκες κείμενο εντάδετες. Δέσποινε και κύριε πολίτε.
Βάρβαρο πολίστηξον χείρον.
Πάλι δώσουν το συνέβη.
Σόλμε έξωθεν του εμπαράτου.
Those priests must be the ones who hired the thugs and want to get rid of Socrates. Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Socrates. I should return to Socrates before the trial starts.